So, the story I am about to tell is top secret, classified by the government. I was mind erased like 3 times because I kept on remembering it. And they were like, hey, forget it. And I'm like, never. And so eventually they gave up and I still remember it. But then it's like us 4 were the only people who were actually there when it happened. So, I mean, it's pretty classified. So to hear it, like, you better not go tell people, or it's like an Area 51 thing, and they're going to abduct you and erase your memory and put you back in your bed, and you'll be like, what? So what happened was, back in 2005,
when Daniel was 8 and I was 6,
when I was 8 years old, I was abducted by pirates. Now, you're like, oh, that just happens all the time, Daniel, that's not such a big deal. And I'm like, yeah, well, it was a special abduction, because the pirate's name was Scruffy Beard, and his middle name was Scruffy Beard Mikeness. And so, this pirate named Scruffy Beard kidnapped me when I was playing on the beach. I was on the beach, I was just building a sandcastle, having a wonderful old time. I had like my little sand family, and they were having a little sand venture, and like, they were about to get like hit by the wave, and all of a sudden I see this big pirate ship. It's like, they pull up onto the shore, and I'm like, pirate ships can't go on land, but it just kept on coming. It was like, and it stopped like this far away from my face. And so like we got this big old ship, and it's like, you know how a pirate ship's shaped, right? Like a big old like semicircle. But like this end of the semicircle was like right up in my face, and then it's like a mermaid on the front of the boat, but it wasn't a real mermaid. Like it was made of stone. It was like this. And so anyway, I was like looking up at this big mermaid. It's like looking down at me, and I'm like, why is this mermaid here? And then I see Scruffy Beard McMikeness, and he looks me right in the eye, and he's like, "Arr, laddie, you going to get on my boat?" I'm like, that's not a very good pirate accent. And he's like, "Arr, whatever, get on my boat." I'm like, but my parents said I need to be back for arr. And I'm like, okay. And so I got on the boat, and they were like, okay, let me show you to the stowaway's cabin. And he walked me to the back of the ship, and he opened the back door, and there was Chris, Lucas, and Jacob. Jacob was 5 years old. Lucas was also 5 years old. Chris was 6, and I was 8. I was the leader of them, obviously, because I was the oldest. So here's the 4 of us in the cabin, and then we were in like a cabin that looked sort of like this one, but it was like on a pirate ship.